Okay, welcome back. Okay, so my timer just went off. I'm going to take my biscottis out of the oven, and you see how they got baked. So now comes the process of making the actual biscottis. So we are going to see if we can get these off without breaking them. That's the trick. Sometimes if you make one clump, then it would make a bigger biscotti. But I have made these so many times that I kind of like the littler biscottis. So here's the goal, is to get this entire thing off here onto my cutting board without breaking it. There we go. It's easier to get the second one off because you can get at it easier. Okay, so leave your oven on. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my serrated knife, which is, you know, the one that's like a saw, and I'm gonna put this in the middle, and I'm going to hold on to the end, and I'm gonna go at an angle, and I'm gonna slowly push. You'll have to kind of get the feel, because if you don't cut it right, it kind of breaks it apart. I think maybe if you let them cool and then cut them a little bit, they won't break apart as easy, but I'm usually in a hurry when I make them, so I usually go this and then just gently glide through about an inch apart. You're gonna have some stuff that falls off, but don't worry, because you know what? Those crumbs you'll have with coffee tomorrow morning or later tonight. Yeah, for the most part, sometimes they fall apart a little bit. But probably because I'm just trying to whip through it. Okay. So then what we're going to do is put them back on the cookie sheet, and I'm going to use the cookie sheet that my husband ruined. Sorry, Dave. I know you always use parchment paper, so I'm going to do that too. Okay. Move, Lily. So I'm going to put these on here. Put the parchment paper. Well, maybe it's a little bit too long. Let me cut it down a little. All right. So I don't usually cook with this stuff, but my husband does when he makes his delicious sugar cookies. Okay, and then we're going to take our biscottis and we're going to lay them this way. See? Look how pretty that is. Now, like I said, if you want to make longer ones, by all means, make your wider thing. But I have made these, I just like these. They pack better. I don't know. I just like them smaller, because the larger ones, I find it harder to get off of the tray. Yeah, I kind of butchered this up, but it is what it is. Okay, we're going to lay them all on here. And since we still have our oven going, what we're going to do then is we are going to put these in the oven for, like, let me see what it says here. With a long spatula, transfer with the serrated knife, cut, Place cut slices down on the baking sheet. Bake 30 minutes, turning once in between. Okay, I don't usually bake them 30 minutes then. Maybe I go 10 minutes on one side and then I take them out, flip them, and 10 minutes on the other. But if you like it a little browner, by all means, go 30 minutes. I can actually, I don't know, can you see that? If you can take a screenshot maybe and then blow it up. Wait, let me get my fingers out of the way. I got this out of some magazine and I use it all the time. I love it. I just make different varieties. Okay, I'm gonna put these in for 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna cut this other one. All these little things I'll eat later. Okay, let me get this one off. And we'll cut this one up. Ouch. 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 That's hot. Ouch. Okay. All right, let me transfer this bad boy onto here. See what I mean? If you wait a couple minutes for it to cool, it comes off easier. Okay, so this one I'm going to put on this. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut, 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 cut. Oh no, you want to make a cup of coffee right now, right? Sometimes you can make them, I made them chocolate ones. I did a whole bunch of different variations. One time I put orange extract and cranberries in. I wasn't real keen on that. I did add Hershey's Cocoa once. You can kind of play around with the recipe and see what you want to do, but my favorite are the almonds and the anisette. And then even once they're done, it'd be cool if you melt chocolate and drizzle over or dip in that one end. You know how they sell those at Starbucks for like $6.95 a Biscotti. But you can't really smell the almond though. Okay, see how many you get? You get a lot. They don't last very long though because everyone I know loves them. Especially me. Okay, I am going to put this in the bottom tray, or the bottom. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is 15 minutes, I'm going to take them out, I'm going to flip them over, and then I'm going to put them in for another 15 minutes. Then I'm going to take them out, put them on the cooling rack, and they'll be done. And then you can just dip it in your in hot chocolate, coffee, tea, whatever. Or you can eat them the way they are, but they're kind of hard. So if you dip them a bit, it makes them more soft, chewable. Okay, well, I hope everybody has a great Merry Christmas. And like I said, if you need to get some help, get some uplifting word, come tomorrow. Okay, love you guys. Merry Christmas.